My beloved, listen to me now in the quiet chamber of your heart, where distractions fall away and only truth remains. I am here, closer than the breath rising and falling in your chest, closer than the pulse beneath your skin. I am not calling you from a distance. I am already standing inside the doorway of your soul, speaking as the one who fashioned you from eternity, who knew you before time first stirred, who has walked every hidden corridor of your life, even when you believed you walked alone. I speak to you now not with the whisper of gentle invitation as I once did, but with the fierce tenderness of love that refuses to lose the one it cherishes. You have reached a threshold moment, a turning point woven into the very fabric of your existence, and the whole of heaven is leaning close, watching what you will do with these next breaths. You felt this call long before these words ever reached your eyes. It has stirred in the midnight hours when tears glistened on your pillow and silence wrapped around you like an ocean. You recognized it in the ache that rose without warning, in the strange longing that pulled at your chest, in the questions that would not quiet. For I have been calling your name again and again in ways you did not always recognize. When you felt lonely in a room full of people, that was me reminding you that your spirit is deeper than the surface you present to the world. When guilt pressed against your heart like something unresolved, it was not condemnation. It was your soul remembering the sound of my voice. When the world dazzled you and yet left you empty, when pleasures promised satisfaction but delivered only hollow echoes, that emptiness was not failure. It was me clearing space for the truth that was always meant to live there. I have loved you far longer than guilt has held you. I have held you far more carefully than fear has gripped you. You are not lost to me, even on the days you feel lost to yourself. But my child, the time of wandering in circles is ending. There comes a moment in every life when the veil grows thin and eternity brushes close, where choices carry the weight of worlds, and that moment is now. The space of grace has been wide, and I have stood within it with arms open, offering forgiveness, healing, restoration, peace more vast than oceans. But the world tightens its grip around its illusions. Shadows try to replace the light. Hearts numb themselves in order to avoid awakening, and the door that has been standing open in mercy is beginning to move upon its hinges. I do not tell you this to frighten you, but to awaken the deep knowing inside you that has always recognized me. You were not made for darkness. You were not made to shrink yourself to fit inside the world's small definitions. You were created to shine with a radiance that reflects heaven itself. You were crafted for communion, for intimacy, for glory, for love so deep that it dissolves every wound you have ever carried. I have watched you walk through fire and not understand why the flames came. I have seen the betrayals that shattered you, the disappointments that made you question your own worth, the mistakes that left scars you thought could never be healed. I was there in all of it, not as the cause, but as the one who held back the wave that wanted to drown you completely. You thought you survived because of strength you fought to hold on to, but the truth is that I held you when you could not hold yourself. When despair whispered that life was meaningless, I placed breath in your lungs anyway. When you felt invisible, I surrounded you with angels. When you believed you were unworthy, I traced your name across the palms of my hands. I have never stopped choosing you, never. Yet love, real love, asks for a response. I will not force your heart open. I will not drag you into the light. Love that is compelled is not love, it is captivity. I invite you, I call you, I draw you, but the desire must awaken from within you like the spark that becomes flame. And so I speak now with urgency, because the season of wandering between two worlds is coming to an end. You cannot live in divided allegiance and find peace. You cannot hold on to what destroys you and expect your soul to bloom. You have tried to satisfy spiritual hunger with earthly bread, and your spirit remains starving. But listen, beloved, Hunger is not a curse. Hunger is the sign that you are still alive. Hunger is the proof that the fire inside you has not gone out. That flicker you feel right now, that trembling in your chest, that warmth rising like light, it is me breathing life back into the embers. Let it burn. See now with the eyes of your spirit, a vast door made of radiant gold stands open before you, light spilling from it like water, warm and living. This light does not blind, it embraces. It carries the scent of peace and home. You have always belonged here. You have always been known here. Step toward it. Do not look back. The world behind you will try to pull at your ankles with memories of failure, voices of shame, old identities that no longer fit who you truly are. Leave them. You are not who you were when the wounds were given. You are not the story others tried to write over your life. You are my beloved. You are forgiven. You are chosen. You are capable of rising. Now, rise, my child. Rise from the ashes of who you thought you had to be to survive. Rise into the truth of who you were made to be. Feel my presence wrapping around you like warm sunlight. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders, the weight you were never meant to carry. Feel your chest expand with breath that feels new, as if you are breathing for the first time. You are safe here. You are known here. You are mine here. And now, beloved, let us speak of abundance. For I did not call you only to rescue you from darkness. I called you to restore what was lost. I called you to heal what was broken. I called you to lead you into blessing, into provision, into overflowing goodness that pours like golden rain. I am the well that never runs dry. I am the source from which all good things flow. Do not shrink yourself into thinking you are unworthy of abundance. Do not listen to the old voices that told you miracles are for others, not for you. I have held blessings in my hands with your name engraved on them since before you were born. It is time to receive them. Receive this blessing. Feel the atmosphere around you shift as the heaviness loosens. Feel warmth rising from the earth beneath you as your spirit opens to the divine flow. See a river of golden light, shimmering and alive, moving towards you. This river is provision. This river is healing. This river is restoration of what was taken. This river is wealth, not only in form of finances, but wealth of the soul, wealth of peace, wealth of identity, wealth of joy that cannot be shaken. Step into the river. It washes every burden away. It nourishes every place that has felt dry. Let the old scarcity fall away like dust. You were not created for survival mentality. You were created to flourish. I declare over you now, your season of lack is ending. Doors that were closed are unlocking. Relationships that wounded you are releasing. Shame is dissolving into nothingness. Your spirit is rising into clarity. You are stepping into alignment with who you truly are, a being of light, of purpose, of radiance. Repeat these truths inside your heart as the light moves through you. I am chosen. I am forgiven. I am aligned with divine abundance. I am surrounded by love. I am guided by eternal wisdom. I am open to blessings beyond what I have imagined. I am whole. Now breathe. Let the breath settle like peace upon your shoulders. You are safe. You are loved. You are exactly where you are meant to be in this moment. Do not turn away. Do not doubt what you feel right now. Doubt is the echo of an old world that is losing its hold on you. You are awakening. You are remembering. You are returning home. And I am here. I have always been here, and I will walk with you from this moment into eternity. Not the destiny others projected onto you, not the small expectations, not the roles you were forced to play, not the limitations you were taught to believe were unbreakable. I am speaking of the destiny woven into your soul before you were born. You carry a light that was never meant to be hidden. You carry a purpose that has been calling to you like a distant melody you could never quite name. Every time you felt that longing, that restlessness, that sense that there is more, you were hearing your destiny whispering to you. And now the whisper becomes a voice. You are not here to merely survive. You are here to transform. You are here to love with a depth the world has forgotten. You are here to bring peace into places that have known only chaos. You are here to speak truth into the silence that has swallowed too many souls. You are here to heal not just yourself but others through the overflow of the healing you receive. But to step into this calling, you must trust the voice that speaks to you now. You must trust the unfolding, even when it leads you where your mind has not been before. The path is not always visible at the start, but your steps are guided one moment at a time, and I walk with you with every breath. Now see what is being prepared for you. In the distance of your spirit's vision, a vast field of light extends toward infinity, shimmering like heat rising from sun-warmed earth. In the center of this field, a fountain of crystal water bursts upward, pure, radiant, overflowing. This is the well of your purpose. This is the place where your spirit drinks and remembers what it truly is. Come closer. Your heart knows this place. Here, scarcity dissolves. Here, you remember you are supported. Here, you remember that supply does not come from the world. It comes from the one who created the world. I am the endless source. I am the flow that never ceases. I am the abundance that does not shrink when shared. You are not meant to chase provision. Provision is meant to flow through you. Let the fear of not having enough fall away. You are stepping into a divine alignment where resources move toward your purpose like rivers move toward the sea. You do not need to force anything. You only need to receive. Feel wealth rising like warmth beneath your skin. Not greed, not desperation, just pure, steady, radiant security. You are safe now. You are held. You are supported. The blessings that are coming to you are already in motion. They are drawn by your surrender, your openness, your willingness to step into who you truly are. Let this truth settle into your bones. You will not be abandoned. You will not be left behind. You will not walk alone. The road ahead is not empty. It is filled with doors that are ready to open for you. And you, my beloved, are ready to walk through them. Speak these words within your heart, gently, like petals falling onto still water. I allow myself to be healed. I allow myself to be blessed. I allow myself to receive abundance. I allow myself to be guided. I allow myself to be loved. Now exhale. Feel your spirit settle into peace. The journey continues from here, and I walk every step with you. Let the armor crack. Nothing that truly protects you will break. Only the weight that was never meant to be yours will fall away. And yes, I know what it has cost you to get here. I know what you endured without speaking. I know how many times you smiled while something inside you was aching. I know how deeply you have longed for someone to truly understand you, not the version of you that others see, but the quiet, luminous soul hidden beneath the layers of history and hurt. I understand you. I see you without misunderstanding. I know you without judgment. I love you without condition. Your pain has not made you unworthy. Your mistakes have not disqualified you. Your past has not ruined what is meant for you. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where the unfolding of your spirit requires you to be. And now, my beloved, we speak of becoming. There is a calling rising in you now that does not sound like pressure, but like remembrance. It is not demanding, it is not heavy, it is simply true. You are being drawn into your own fullness, not a performance, not a role, but your natural state of radiant being. You are learning to live in alignment with your soul instead of your wounds. You are learning to respond from love instead of fear. You are learning to move from peace rather than panic. And as this inner transformation takes place, your outer world will follow. People who once took from you will fall away. Places where your spirit was diminished will no longer feel like home. Habits that numbed your heart will lose their pull. And new pathways will begin appearing almost effortlessly, like steps lighting beneath your feet, one at a time. Do not rush this. Do not try to force the unfolding. Flowers do not push themselves open. They are opened by the sun. Let yourself be opened by love. Now, let us turn toward the blessings forming in your future. Not the small hopes you once allowed yourself to consider, but the large, expansive, deeply rooted blessings that match who you truly are. You are stepping into a season where what once felt impossible begins to feel natural, where what once required struggle begins to flow, where what once felt distant draws near with surprising grace. You will look back and wonder how the doors opened, how the relationships aligned, how the opportunities appeared at the exact moment you needed them. And I will whisper, it was always being prepared for you. Nothing given to you will require you to betray yourself. Nothing meant for you will demand that you shrink. Nothing destined for you will ask you to abandon your heart. What is yours will recognize you. What is yours will feel like peace. What is yours will fit. Now imagine again, not as fantasy, but as memory returning. You are standing in a meadow of soft gold light. The air is warm, still, and filled with quiet radiance. In front of you stands a garden gate, simple, beautiful, made of light instead of metal. It opens without being touched. On the other side, there is a vast landscape of abundance, fields of peace, rivers of clarity, mountains of purpose rising into endless sky. This garden is your life when you stop fighting yourself. This is where your soul is leading you. Step forward, breathe, receive. And now, repeat softly within yourself, not as affirmation, but as truth awakening. I am worthy of gentleness. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of abundance that does not harm me. I am ready to expand. I am guided. I am held. I am safe to become who I truly am. The unfolding continues from here. When your heart is quiet again, soften into this moment as though you are stepping into warm light, slowly, without fear or tension. For the world beyond this breath can pause, while your soul receives what is meant only for you. Let every thought that presses against your mind drift away like mist dissolving under the rising sun. You are safe here. You are not being asked to try or to prove or to perform. You are only being asked to open. I have watched you shed layers of yourself that were never truly yours, releasing old beliefs that kept you small. letting go of identities that were formed from pain rather than truth. And now you stand in a sacred space between what has been and what is about to unfold, a place where your spirit stretches and your heart remembers. Do not be unsettled by the unfamiliar shape of this becoming. Transformation is often quiet and delicate before it becomes visible. Feel the softness forming inside your chest, a warmth that has no source other than my presence, drawing nearer than breath, closer than pulse. Your heart has been guarded for so long, wrapped in protective armor made from memories and past hurts. But you no longer need to shield yourself from love that comes to heal you. Let that armor fall. Let the walls of self-protection dissolve. Nothing that is real and holy will harm you. I have always seen beneath the surface you show the world. I have witnessed how you loved even when it hurt, how you tried to stay strong even when you were tired, how you carried so much alone because you believed no one could understand the weight. I understand. I know. I see you completely and love you entirely. The healing you seek does not come from effort. It comes from surrendering to the truth that you were never meant to carry life alone. Let your breath deepen and your spirit expand. You are stepping into your true identity now, the one that existed before the world told you who you had to be. You are remembering yourself. You are remembering your worth. And as your inner world shifts, your outer world will follow. New connections, new opportunities, new peace will flow to you without force, for your life is being aligned with your soul. What once felt heavy will begin to feel light. What once felt confusing will become clear. What once felt distant will come near. And abundance, the kind that nourishes and sustains, is already moving toward you. Release every fear of not having enough. Release every memory of loss that made you doubt your value. You are entering a season where provision rises to meet you, like water rising to meet the shore. Feel it now, a gentle golden rain of blessing falling softly around you, settling into your spirit like hope returning to a place that thought it had forgotten how to hope. You do not need to chase what is meant for you. You only need to allow yourself to receive. Say within your heart, quietly and truthfully, I allow peace to enter me. I allow love to flow to me. I allow abundance to support me. I allow myself to be restored. I am guided. I am safe. I am enough. And as you speak this, feel your soul exhale as though it has been waiting lifetimes to hear you say yes to yourself. Rest here. Do not rush. The unfolding is already in motion, and I am with you in every breath. When your spirit is ready,